Welcome today. We pause to honor the lives of several remarkable individuals, from public servants and actors to a musical icon whose contributions left an indelible mark on our culture. If these stories resonate with you, please consider showing your support with a like, helping us continue to celebrate these legacies with the dignity they deserve. Robert Mueller, who passed at 81, was a man whose influence was felt most in the gravity of his silence. He didn't seek the glare of the spotlight. Instead, he operated within the most sensitive machinery of the American government, stepping into his role as FBI director just 1 week before the world changed on September 11th, 2001. He became a symbol of institutional stability. Through over a decade of service and multiple presidencies, Mueller's marine-forged discipline and steady hand provided a sense of continuity during some of the nation's most fractured moments. He leaves behind a legacy defined not by headlines, but by unwavering duty. Nicholas Brendon. The passing of Nicholas Brendon at 54 brings a poignant sense of loss to a generation of viewers. Best known as Xander Harris on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Brendon represented the everyman, the character who lacked superpowers, but possessed an abundance of heart. While his off-screen journey was marked by very public personal struggles, those vulnerabilities only made him more relatable to his fans. He wasn't a distant, untouchable star. He was a familiar face who grew up alongside us, reminding us that being just human is often the most courageous role of all. Chuck Norris. At 86, the passing of Chuck Norris marks the end of an era for the quintessential American tough guy. To many, he felt less like a mortal man and more like a permanent fixture of our cultural landscape. From his martial arts dominance in the 70s to the legendary reliability of Walker, Texas Ranger, Norris embodied a specific brand of grounded strength. Off-screen, he was known as a man of deep faith and quiet devotion to his family, shunning the typical Hollywood noise. He didn't just play a hero, he offered a sense of consistency and integrity that made him feel truly larger than life. Paul Simon's story isn't one of overnight stardom, but of a long, meticulous evolution. Growing up in Queens, he was the observant child of a musician, absorbing the world through the static of the radio and the harmonies of early rock and roll. The Partnership, his chance meeting with Art Garfunkel at Forest Hills High School, created one of the most iconic sonic pairings in history. Though they started as Tom and Jerry, their true impact arrived when a producer added electric instruments to The Sound of Silence, catapulting them into the center of the 1960s folk rock movement. A solo path. After the monumental success of Bridge Over Troubled Water, the duo parted ways. Standing alone was a risk, but it allowed Simon to explore deeper, more eclectic territories. The Graceland era. In 1986, Simon took a bold leap with Graceland. By collaborating with South African musicians during the height of apartheid, he sparked both intense controversy and global acclaim. The album proved his willingness to let his music evolve alongside his conscience. In his later years, Simon has transitioned from the frantic pace of touring to a more reflective life, despite facing the challenge of significant hearing loss. A cruel irony. For a man defined by sound, he has not retreated. Supported by his wife, Edie Brickell, he continues to adapt, write, and listen in new ways. His complicated relationship with Garfunkel remains a testament to the fact that not every story ends in a perfect resolution. Yet, the music they built survives as a sanctuary for millions. Paul Simon remains a figure not of loud declarations, but of profound presence, reminding us that the most meaningful work is often found in the quiet persistence of the soul.